Okay, we're back with some Rell, and this game is about Master Tier-ish. So the reason why you might be able to tell why we went for Rell this game is pretty simply, um, pretty simply because we have kind of this wombo combo sort of team comp going on, whereas, or I should say, with the MF, the Rell. Guess we only see the Fiora there. I was about to walk in and get a ward. I might still do it because I'm relatively a safe champ. Very interesting. They walked over. Oh, hello. Hey, man. Get away from me. Okay. So it's because, obviously, my team had already picked MF Rumble by the time that I picked. So I thought, keeping in theme with the team, I should go something like Rell, something like Nautilus. That kind of... Oh, God. Don't take too much damage, MF. Thank you. So I thought keeping in theme with those team fighters made a lot of sense. Nautilus was banned, so I went with Rell. And that was pretty much it. Not really much consideration at all from the perspective of what the other team had picked, really. Okay, we're kind of just getting pushed in. Not a whole lot we can do. If I all in too heavily on this Zeri, then we'll just lose. Letting my MF just trade one-on-one like that is fine as long as she doesn't get herself in too much of a hole. But I'm just gonna cast my W to shield up while we get these stacks. Very nice. The Lulu tanked a tower shot. But with my MF going this first strike lethality build, we're not all that strong in an all-in, especially when it comes to if we were to all-in the Zeri, considering they have barrier and heal, it'll be tough. Our first all-in definitely won't be enough to kill her, for sure. So we gotta be pretty picky about what we decide to make an all-in. And I'm just gonna sweep here because I was assuming that they warded at some point. Okay, my MF didn't take a bad trade or anything while I cleared the ward, which is great. Here, oh, I was about to say I'm gonna get in the bush and W out of vision. Because if you're gonna W as Rell, you'd prefer it to be out of vision. Just so that they don't know exactly when you did it, so they can be a little bit less certain about when they're gonna walk up and punish you. Like right now, they probably don't know that I've used my W. So it's nice. It's nice. Keeps up a little tiny bit of pressure. Okay, their Volibear showed topside. Ooh, with that. I'm actually gonna kill her. We just need the wave in. Oh. I'm actually dead. I'm actually dead to Lulu. Wow. 2 tower... Nah, that's 3 tower shots for sure. I wanted to pull the wave in a way to where this doesn't happen, but there's actually no way to do it. And I died to Lulu, which is obviously really not what you want, dying to Lulu. At least it wasn't like Zeri was down here and I died to her. That would be horrific, but we got Zeri's flash, which is good. We got their summoners, which is good, because it helps us threaten another potential all-in down the line. But I got a little I got a little excited trying to manipulate the wave in some way to be beneficial to us. Here, I really don't want to jump in because our jungler is pathing away from us. So if we get ourselves into a bad spot, we're not going to get any help. And not only is our jungler pathing away from us, we don't know where the Volibear is. So he's not showing up right now, but he very well could be like on Krugs or something and could path towards us. We don't know. And our wave is luckily coming back towards us now. Yeah, I just... silly way to die trying to pull the wave. To give Lulu a pointless kill, but whatever. There are worse things to happen than giving Lulu a random kill. Because if I was mounted and I could dismount and get the shield, then that would be a little bit of a different story what I was doing underneath their tower. But obviously I was dismounted. Okay, my Rumble's behind me, so I'm just gonna face check here. It looks like they're on Dragon. Okay, they're not. Wow, okay. Interesting. I guess the Lulu was just warding the dragon? I'm gonna sweep over here. Oh, wow. I Hex flashed nowhere there. Okay, I'm down to get out of here. Our Lissandra does have Lissandra ult, but none of the rest of us are 6, so... There we go. Very nice. Very nice by Lissandra. I was gonna say, so... especially with me not having flash, and my Hex Flash stun didn't connect onto Volley, it's kind of up to Lissandra to make something happen there. Since she did make something happen, I'm very happy to be a part of it. It's a little unlucky that I ended up taking one of the kills, but still, very good. Okay, nice. We zoned the Zeri from Canon XP there, which is great. I feel like we should almost... well, we shouldn't MF ult this wave. Maybe we could MF ult the next wave and push it in. Because my MF is not great condition, and we really want to spend our gold that we've just gotten. So maybe... If I was hitting 6 here... Oh, see, there we go. I can appreciate that. I don't mind what MF did there. Wow. That is very strange. They must have this bush warded and kind of saw MF walk off to the side like that, off to the alcove. Wow, that could have been something interesting. But I'm really gonna try to avoid making this... Oh yeah, see, they had this warded. I'm gonna really try and avoid making this volatile because I just want to be able to spend our gold before I make anything happen. Okay, we see Volley though. I definitely could flash engage here. But once again, I don't know. My MF is completely out of mana, and they have Lulu ult and all that, so I'm not really convinced. Like, they do have some defensive tools at their disposal, and really the main reason why I don't want to go in is because my MF is so out of mana. It's a little... Just trying to cancel this area if she actually was basing in that bush. Just messing with Lulu here. I'm fine, I'm fine. I don't know why MF canceled her base there. Honestly. Well, now we need Rumble's help. Hmm. Almost. I almost actually lived because of the level up, but that's just with my Rumble waiting, my Lissandra on the way. Everybody's kind of on the same page of what's going to happen there on my team. I was just waiting for the right moment, and the enemy bot lane is kind of begging for something like that to happen with the way that they were canceling us and playing. So luckily, they didn't really have a good answer. I should have. That's a mistake of me to not look at the death recap, but I think Lulu flashed, right? That would make sense to me. They used these. I don't think Zarya ever flashed. Yeah. She was not able to get her E off there. Unfortunate. Hmm. Well, not much I can do about that. So I'm just going to return to lane, make it so that my MF can play the game, because I don't think it's particularly beneficial to me to leave the AD carries on an island. Like, I kind of want to be at my MF's side, because we definitely have kill pressure together, but as one AD carry versus the other, it's hard for me to believe that MF really has all that much power. I think she would be fine, but I think it's better for us to continue laning together. And MF would definitely be more in danger of some kind of gank than Zeri would be. Bully's on our blue right now, so I think we should punish that. How did I get that? Was that Aftershock? Oh god. Are you okay, Lissandra? I'm gonna pink here. Oh man. Okay, finding Lulu is at least good. That gives some good info to MF. Nice. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna base here. That is funny. That is funny. She couldn't auto her through the tower, man. It's so sad for Zeri. I really shouldn't leave the base, by the way. I shouldn't leave the base with a Kindle or with a Ruby Crystal instead of a pink ward or 2 pink wards even. But I'm feeling a little greedy right now. I'm gonna hope I can get away with no pink wards purchased here. I think I showed, honestly, there, which I don't like. But once again, especially now that my MF has no flash, I would really not want to abandon her. All right, I'm gonna... Oh. Okay, my MF is basing. I think with the Lulu showing up top... Oh, sorry, I almost messed that CS up for you. I can't believe the Lulu shows up for a top play like that. But with her showing up for the top play, at least I can hit this mid tower. which is very, I mean, we're just taking mid tower for free in their mid laner's face, so all things considered, I'm okay, because this mid matchup is really dangerous for LeBlanc right now. She has no mercs. If she tries to wave clear there, she puts herself in danger of getting full 100 to 0 comboed by me and Lissandra, so it's not easy, but had that my MF stayed, we could have okay. Looking good. Looking like we're outplaying them. 4 for 1. 4 for 1. Looks like MF killed Lulu bot side, but ended up dying to LeBlanc, which I don't mind too much. I'm not sure why the enemy team decided to fight us around here, but I am all for it. Or no, we killed Lulu topside. Who did she kill? She killed Zeri. She killed Zeri and then died to LeBlanc. Okay. I'm just here because I really can save a lot of tower damage by just being around before I base. I ruin sort of what LeBlanc's goal was. She was probably really hoping she could get a significant amount of the tower here by staying, and I zoned her off of it, just being somewhat annoying with my time. Honestly, I could have upgraded my boots there. I didn't realize that we had the boot upgrade available. I think it just became available to us. But that'll be something good to upgrade. Lucidity boots are always really nice to be upgraded. And honestly, whenever me, MF, Rumble, Lissandra, Lissandra doesn't necessarily have to be around, but she's a really easy champ to play around or to play with. So whenever she's around, it helps a lot. Whenever Rumble's around, it obviously helps a lot. He's super fed. And just involving RMF in the play helps, because if we don't play around RMF, then she's kind of in danger on the map, if that makes sense, if we just leave her alone. Right now, we're not on vision for the enemy team, so they're probably scared of where me and MF are going, and that's why the LeBlanc has backed off of vision. I could have flashed on Zeri there, and we probably would kill her, but I'm looking for a more valuable play than that, than just one kill like that. Nice. Okay, we got one kill right there. Now maybe we can surprise the Fiora here. Okay. I probably shouldn't have reactivated my W like this. I will lock it just for my assist. You know what? I didn't need to do that. I just sped up the MF, actually. I just sped up the MF on the way to the play, so I didn't need to lock it. But that's fine. It's not a big deal. Huh. I think their play is definitely going to be to gank bot here. The LeBlanc actually stayed mid, but I'm going to walk my way bot with MF. I also think it's kind of crazy that the Volibear is like being trailed by the Lulu to dive our mid laner like this. Okay, then. I think our Rumble should have just not placed the Rift Herald like that and gone with it, but he probably just believed he would be fine because he's strong, which I understand, but a bit of an unnecessary death for sure. Wasting LeBlanc's time there is nice, though. We end up getting bot tower, which is great. I don't think we should spend any more time here mid. We will get ourselves killed somehow. The enemy team doesn't have any TPs to flank with, but just erring on the safe side. All right, we are feeling really good with what we got. I still have flash to make a play. As Rell, you really want to be choosy about how you use your flash. In this case, since we're ahead, I really want it to be a really valuable flash. For example, one that makes sure we get Otacon or wins us a team fight around Otacon is a great flash in my book. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. My MF got picked off insta. Oh no. We're all dead. If I got my Q off or my Ignite. Really? Stroke OP? What does that mean? The LeBlanc is trolling diving me there, actually, I think, but I thought I would get my Q off, and I just don't get my Q off, apparently, in the middle of that. It's a shame. I don't really understand how MF ended up dying. Because she was a little too... The LeBlanc was up here, and I guess my MF was actually in danger there somehow. But I think as long as the Lissandra makes sure LeBlanc can't do that, then we can't really lose. But I don't know. I don't really understand how that went so sideways. Yeah, man. Nice champ. Oh my god. She just went across the screen to kill my MF. I think maybe some magic resist is in order. That was really disgusting. That LeBlanc can just kill my AD like that. That fast and easily, and through Locket, my god. I actually have to flash. That's insane that I'm not able to get over the wall there. I think we should not let them do this. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my god. That was nuts. I'm gonna follow around the Fiora if I can. I guess it seems like she just took the mid wave and then is going to the top wave. The best I can tell. That was good. And I didn't even need my flash because I had to use my flash before that. Yeah, like I said, this game should be pretty easy. There's just this wrinkle of the enemy LeBlanc is one-shotting my AD carry at all times, but our team fight is unbelievable. So we just gotta manage to find the LeBlanc before she kills MF. And then we should be fine. We see LeBlanc right now. Really. It's actually annoying, that ward's position. I don't know why we don't kill the LeBlanc there. the LeBlanc is just solo carrying them, and oh my god. The LeBlanc is just solo carrying them by killing MF over and over again and making it a 4v5. And I like the MF is just disappearing in the blink of an eye from off screen to me. We even knew MF was bot side, and their I mean their jungler is dead and they're doing Baron still, but like we can't do anything about it. It's just unreal. We need Lissandra to be on the same screen as the LeBlanc, and she can't do this. She just surely can't do this. But once again, that's the third time in a row MF has died to nothing. So, I don't know. Some magic resist would work wonders here if we could get a Maw. It's just a little bit absurd that LeBlanc can keep doing this. And she lived on top of all of that. She manages to live. Oh. I think it's a free kill on Lulu, no? Wow, we actually got away with a free kill, and then Camille got solo killed by Fiora. Apparently, this is unwinnable. I don't know. We got to do our work, pull our weight, and then some. And there we go. We're dead for no reason. Of course. We don't have any ultis as us three, so we kind of just... Despite how weak or strong anybody is right now, we kind of just have to give an inhib over nothing. Dude, I don't know, man. The way that this game is falling apart, just getting picked by a LeBlanc like this is just so sad. Dude, it's so unplayable, man. She didn't even TP back or anything. She just stayed in the jungle. Of course. The reason why I ulted like that is to try and buffer LeBlanc's W if she was ever going to W in. But she doesn't even need to. On the bright side, enemy team can have the dragon, you know? Like, who cares if they get this dragon? It's kind of what I was trying to get some kind of setup vision for, but they can have the dragon. What I'm really much more worried about is how much our game has fallen apart from what it was. Like, we were so strong, and now we have no control of the map at all. And LeBlanc has a 25 stack Medjai's and is probably gotten her item completed from what she's sitting on. I do want to fight here. Oh god. Bro, what? It's actually crazy how good of a combo I can get, and it literally doesn't matter. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm just dead. Huh. Interesting. I am pretty surprised by that game. I thought it was like near the like reaching the verge of being unlosable really quickly. But just as I was feeling that way, it became unwinnable really quickly. So I don't know. What can I really say other than their LeBlanc completely carried them that game. Just completely carried the game for them. The first kill onto MF, it led to them getting Otacon and finding some way back into the game a little bit. Their second kill onto MF didn't really matter so much because we got a giant wombo combo team fight anyways, 4v5. And it kind of kept us in the game, but there wasn't an objective to get after it, unfortunately. And then the third time that LeBlanc killed MF for free, they got Baron off of it and killed a bunch more of us. So what can you do? What can you do? I don't know. I think unfortunately it's pretty tough. I knew that would be their only way into the game. After the first time LeBlanc killed MF, I knew that would be their way into the game, and I kind of hoped it would just be like a one-off situation. Especially after I typed that our Lissandra just needs to match the LeBlanc, but that never really ended up happening, unfortunately. And even that last team fight, we had already blown Rumble ult, and I got another 4-man, but it just didn't matter. We were fighting him 3v5 or something. And I didn't even notice until the end, but our top laner was 1-9. Like, what? Okay. I don't know. I think all in all, outside of the game went so well, I forgot about that death to the tower. Like, aside from that, I mean, I don't know. I think I played insanely well that game, and just didn't matter. Just didn't matter. So it is what it is. That's the way it goes sometimes. That's kind of the unfortunate side of the flashy Wombo teamfight comps is they have a lot of weaknesses in other areas that aren't team fights where you're 5v5. And we got some weaknesses exploited apparently. So what can you do? There's a lot of good stuff in that one. It's a shame it didn't end up in a win. Unfortunate, unfortunate.